Alright, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. That paint is smacking. What's good, grind schoolers? It's your boy Rob, and we back in the shop today. So, today what we got going down is, man, we are cutting and buffing the Impala, trying to get that all squared away. I'm not doing the whole car, just a part of the car. Well, like I said, below the body line on the top of the door is down. The reason why I want to do the whole entire car just yet is because, first of all, I want to see how it turns out. Second of all, the orange peel is not as bad on the top of the car that it is the bottom of the car. And I kind of just want to get this section done and keep it moving, y'all. You know, I've already started on it. It looks good. It's starting to turn out good. I'll let you guys know the steps that I'm going through. I ain't going to hold y'all too long because, you know what I'm saying, like, I mean, what more do I gotta say? You know, it's cutting and buffing, nothing too crazy. But anyways, man, before we jump into the video, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. And yeah, let's jump into the video. All right, y'all, I've already been doing this a little bit. You can see the paint is dull. You can see from there to there the difference. Like I said, I don't wanna do the top of the car. I don't know what this transition is gonna look like. I might have to bring this all the way back out, which is cool. Like, I ain't tripping or nothing like that. I'm also like not too pressed to get every little ounce of clear out because I'm not flow coating it. I'm just, you know what I'm saying, cutting and buffing, so I don't have to get every little, you know what I'm saying, speck of clear, stuff like that out of there. But you can see, you know what I'm saying, clearly it's scuffed up to what it looks like there. So this door I didn't do yet. I did this door. That's just water. It's drying up. And then I did the front fender. So I'm only on the driver's side. I've only done the driver's side thus far. I'm onto this door, so I've been going, you know, front to back, back to front. Because what I'll do is I'll work this section, let it dry, move on to that section, let it dry, come back to this section, let it dry, and back and forth until it's all done. And I'm just ended up on this. So this is the first step, is 600 grit wet sand. So I got my bucket with my rag and my wet sand materials in there. So we're wet sanding it, getting it all, you know, cut out. I know I showed you guys this before, but there's a dry spot here of clear. You can see right there that we're gonna have to cut out. There was a clear, there was a run right here. There's still some more that you can see, so I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting a little bit more right here to get through there. But there was like a run coming down here. We cut that out. There was some overspray back here, you know what I'm saying, down here in this section. We cut that out. So we are, you know, cutting out all the little imperfections that we could possibly see and possibly find. And then, you know what I'm saying, we'll move on to 1,000 or 1,500, and then we'll do 2,000. I don't know if I'm gonna do 3,000. I might bring it out to 3,000. I might do it, depending on how this goes. I might bring it out to 3,000, and then maybe not. I'll do 1,500 and 2,000, and if it doesn't look right, then we'll go ahead and bring it out even further. But for now, let me finish up the 600 grit and then get to the other side on the 600, take a break, then we'll 1,500, we'll clean the car 1,500, and then 2,000, and then we'll start compound, polish, and then this will bring out, it will look like that. You know what I'm saying? Right now there's a bunch of orange peel you can see, but it'll look like that, just super clean, you know what I mean? Like glass, like a mirror. That's what I'm shooting for. So let me get back to work and let's get this side over with. All right, y'all. So that's 600 grit. I wiped the car down with, you know what I'm saying, some like clean water. I rinsed the bucket out, washed it down with some clean water, just took a rag and, you know what I'm saying, just to get some of the like the dust and whatnot off of there as much as I could. I'm not too concerned about getting, like I said, every little clear spot because I'm not flow coating this. If I was flow coating, I would want to get all of that. And the reason why I'm like apprehensive about kind of keep going hard at it with the 600 grit is because I don't want to burn through the paint now, or the clear. Now it does have 3 coats of clear on it, so I shouldn't. And now that I'm going up in the higher grits, I should be good to go. I'm not cresting over the the body lines. I'm coming right up to it on both sides. You know what I'm saying? I'm going past it on the top side. I'm not pressing over it so I don't burn through the paint. And yeah, so like I said, I'm not concerned about getting every little ounce of orange peel out. I should be able to cut through that and keep it flat, or make it as flat as possible still, without having to get every single little crevice. Now, like I said, if I was flow coating, I would want to get all that clear off of there, because, you know what I'm saying, clear don't stick to clear. So like right here, I'm just not trying to go past this body line and then end up burning through right here or something stupid. But yeah, and then I wasn't even gonna do the back part right here, but I decided to bring it out because I was stopping right here and there's like orange peel. So we're doing the best that we can, man. I'm gonna go ahead and start the 1500 grit now, and then go around the whole entire car again, and then you'll see how it starts to bring the paint out once I go into the higher grits of sandpaper, and then we'll finally get to compound and polish. But we got another couple rounds of sanding first, and then we'll get there. All right, y'all. Looks like we're gonna get some cloud cover for next couple of hours. I hope it stays like that so the garage stays cool. But we went ahead and hit the 1500 off. You know what I'm saying? We still gotta do 2000 grit, which is in the bucket right now. And then once I get to the compounding stage, excuse me, I'll go ahead, throw my light on so I can see a little bit better. But you can see, try to bring that shine out a little bit, you know? So that's just wetting it. I know it's hard to see with the sun and everything, but I'm about to get to 2000 grit, and I'm gonna go around the whole car again, and then we'll be on to the compounding and polish. If I can get this out, man, that would be kind of crazy, because when I was painting the car, the zipper for my coveralls accidentally touched this. And I think that happened in the candy. It's not the clear. I think it happened in the candy. But I had to just keep pushing, man. Couldn't do really nothing about it. And, you know, that's just how it is. You won't really be able to see it. Once I'm done bringing this back out, I wonder if, you know what I'm saying, you'll be able to see it at all. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Anyways, let me go ahead and get to the 2000. I'm not trying to push my luck with this heat. I want to see if I could get this done today. Pull the car out, clean all this up, cut and buff in one day. I'll take it. So that's at least my goal. As I said, I didn't do the whole car, so I'm only doing like the bottom half and then the seat pillar or whatever it's called. So anyways, let me go ahead and get to work, and then I'll bring y'all back once we get the 2000 done, and then we'll get to compound and polish. All right, y'all. So we finished the whole car, 2000 grit. Like I said, some areas I'm not concerned about, you know, cause like I'm not flow coating or nothing like that. I did the whole car by hand. Well, you know what I'm saying? The parts that I'm gonna do, I still need to do the roof, the trunk, and the hood. Those are the last pieces that I'm gonna do as far as cut and buff, because the roof has some dry spots on it that I gotta cut out. And then I don't know if you guys can see the orange peel in the trunk, but there's orange peel in the trunk. I really wanted to just get the side done, or both sides done, because that's what you see the most. And then also too, there was a lot of orange peel. There was a lot of overspray. Well, not a lot, but you know what I'm saying, dried, clear, and stuff like that, some runs. Got all that stuff out, so we are gonna bring the shine back, y'all. You see it's nice and dull right there. It's shiny right there. The car is dirty. I just washed it, but it got dusty in here. You know what I'm saying, because I was cutting off some wood. But here we go, man. We're gonna use this Diamond Cut 2.0 to go ahead and cut. We got our wool pad. Last time I used this, I didn't know I had 2 batteries, so I got 2 batteries. They're both charged, so I can keep going. I ain't gotta stop, so once this one dies, I can go ahead and plug it in and use that one. And then afterwards, we got this Ultra Finishing Polish. I got my my soft pad right there. It probably need to be washed, but whatever. Anyways, and then I also got my light. I done kind of turned the garage, or closed the garage a little bit, so that I wasn't getting the sunlight because it's hard to see the car with the sunlight and stuff like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move this obviously a little bit closer so I can see my work area, and I'm gonna take my time back and forth or whatever, working one area at a time. It's pretty easy on the Impala because you can break up the car by sections. You know, you got your fender, your front door, your back door, and then, you know what I'm saying, you got your quarter panel. On the Elko, it's like the door is so long, and then, you know what I'm saying, the quarter is so long. It's kind of like, dang, like, you know, it feels like it takes forever to go all the way down the car. Even though it's a smaller car than the Impala, at least you can break up the Impala. So we're gonna go ahead and bring this shine back, y'all. And yeah, I mean, what more can we say? Let's get to it. All right, y'all. Y'all can see we starting to get that mirror finish. Let me turn on the light. That's just compound. That's not even polished. One thing I learned though about doing this, kind of hard to get, whatever, but you could get the point. You know what I'm saying? You can see the mirror finish. No more orange peel. You can see the orange peel right. You can see the orange peel like right here. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to down here, no more orange peel. So, like I said, I didn't do the top. That includes the top of the fender and, you know what I'm saying, all that stuff. Because, you know, like I said, we'll be doing this at a different date. So this is as far as I was able to get, and I had 2 batteries on that little buffer. So I was only able to get this far. And so what I'm finding is when I went and did this car, you know what I'm saying, I don't know if you guys could tell, but there's like a little swirl, like there's swirl marks. So I did everything by hand on this one because I didn't want to get them swirl marks from the buffer. And then also too, it just, you know, it is what it is. But I also found that you have to take your time with this compound. Like you can't just buff it on, you know what I'm saying, buff it off and then wipe it off and it's good. Like I'm finding that, you know, I'm having to go over the same spot multiple times, slowly taking off, you know what I'm saying, cutting through, because, you know, the more I do it, the more scratches that it's taking out, and then also too, the more smudging that I get out. So at first I was like, man, this ain't even working. And then, you know what I mean, I just started taking my time, moving slowly, and as I, you know, kept going, started to shine up. But this is the, I don't know if you got, if the camera's picking it up too well, but you know what I'm saying, we got the, we're getting that shine out of there. And like I said, this ain't even polished. I probably gotta go another round or 2 right in this area for the compound. Because I'm seeing some scratching and stuff like that. So I'm gonna continuously go through this area, and then, you know what I'm saying, you can see the difference. We're bringing that shine out though. So let me go ahead and continue to work on through like I did the fender. The fender looks great. I don't know if y'all could tell, you know what I'm saying, like what it looked like. You can see the mirror finish. You can see the Elko in the, you know what I mean? But we getting to it, man. We getting to it. I don't know. I might have enough for the whole entire car, but you know what I'm saying, because that stuff is kind of pricey. But let me keep going in, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, just keep on making progress. All right, y'all, so we finished up the cutting and buffing on this side. I still got to do some more polishing because it left like some smudgy marks down there, but man, you could tell how beautiful this paint done came out. It's hard to see the orange peel on the trunk, but there's no orange peel up here, you know what I'm saying? Even where I had messed up, kind of smoothed out a little bit. I still got a few little scratches in the paint, which, you know, it just is what it is at this point. But, you know, I got a lot of the imperfections that I had out, which is what my main concern was. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is just smudginess, but I had some like overspray. Where is it at? I just seen it. Here, I'll show you on this side of the car. I had some overspray marks, like this on the paint in the back, and cutting through it was just like a magic eraser, you know what I'm saying? Like, it cut right through that. I gotta cut this out, clean this up, compound polish this side. As you can see, I didn't do yet. This is like I'm on like day 3 of doing this, y'all, and I'm not even doing the whole entire car, which is crazy. And I just washed it down a little bit. That's why you see these dry spots. I didn't wash it. I just wanted to clean up this side and see how much residue I could really get off of there. But you know what I'm saying, there's still a little bit of orange peel, but not too crazy, man. It's like a mirror. Like, you can see me in the paint like crazy, yo. Dang. Let me pull this let me pull it into so it's facing the sun, so y'all can see it even better. Cause, you know, like, the little shady part ain't doing it justice. I know you can see me like a mirror, but, you know, I'm gonna do the best I can to get as thorough as possible. But, you know what I'm saying, like, I'm not perfect, so it just is what it is. But let me reposition this real quick, and so we can get in the sun. I gotta attend down here too a little bit better, and then back here. But in due time, you know what I'm saying, like I said, I haven't even done the whole car. This is just one side that I got to. I cut the whole car already. I buffed this on some compound, and then I polished it. So now we just need to do the rest. All right, y'all. I ain't even gonna hold you, man. That paint is smacking. Like I said, I still got a little bit more to like buff out, but you can kind of see the purple in the paint now that I brought it out. Like I said, there's no orange peel, smooth as glass, no roughness. Like over here, you can feel how rough it is. You can hear my hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen to that. Listen to that. Damn, that cutting and buffing, man, really does wonders on these cars. Like I said, stated in my last video, man, my paint doesn't really look like, you know what I'm saying, like what I wanted it to. You know what I'm saying? But now it does. You know what I'm saying? Like, you see the reflection of everything, yo. Everything. So yeah, man, I'm satisfied. I'm happy. I still gotta clean out some of this like compound and stuff like that, get all that cleaned up. You know, for like a daily driver, man, for something I painted myself for the first time ever doing candy, I don't think I did a bad job, man. And I know I say that, but you know what I'm saying? Just look at the reflection, bruh. Like, look at the house in the background, bruh. Like, that's pretty wild, man. Pretty wild. But yeah, so like I said, I still got some areas like I gotta attend to on this side. I'll have to get a little bit better, but for the most part, man, she real clean. And I kind of fast forwarded through, you know what I'm saying, the compound and the polish stage, all that stuff, man. I just wanted to get it done. Like I said, this is day 3 of doing this, and that's only one side. So my neighbor said that, you know, cutting it, buffing probably take like 17 hours. I believe it, man, because you really got to take your time. And like I said, I ain't even doing the whole car, so. But anyways, man, let me know what y'all think. All right, y'all, that's gonna be it for this video. I hope y'all enjoy. Man, I will say the Impala is a really big car, man, and doing this job, you know, that's why I decided to split it up between the bottom half and the top half of the cars, because, you know, I've been out here for, you know, like about 4 days now trying to get this thing cut and buffed and all the way done. Now, if I had a dedicated like day to be able to just sit down and knock it out, it wouldn't take that long. But you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having to go back and forth with the compound and stuff like that because it keeps leaving like smudges on the car. And I'm trying to get it as perfect as possible because I did that with the Elko. And once I was done, I had smudges everywhere, you know what I'm saying, from the compound. And, you know, obviously learning how to like do this cut and buff stuff, I wasn't sure how to get that out. So I went around the whole car, polished it. It didn't do any good because the compound, once it like hardens up and it like is on there, it's gonna stay on there. There's nothing you could do to get it off except recompound the car. I recompounded the car and I did a more of a decent job, you know what I mean? But I still have like swirl marks in the paint a little bit in some areas. So I definitely want to go through and clean all that stuff up eventually. But learning on the Elko, I'm trying to prevent those same mistakes on the Impala. So I've been like going back over the spots that are kind of like I left smudgy. It's really kind of difficult to like see. I know you guys saw my light, how I got it up on the chair and I got it up next to the car and stuff like that to see what I can see. I know I'm not gonna get it perfect, but you know what I'm saying, at least it's better than a whole bunch of orange peel down the car and all that kind of stuff, you know what I mean? I'm no detailer by no means, but I'm not gonna pay somebody $800 to do this. So regardless of the situation, you know what I mean, we're moving on the car. I'm not all the way quite done yet, but I decided to conclude the video because there's not much more that y'all could, you know, decipher or see or whatever. Y'all just have to catch the next video to see like what the car looks like all the way cleaned up, washed, all that kind of good stuff. I plan to kind of attack some of the little knickknacks on the car to make it like better, and things aren't falling apart off of it. So I want to get all that stuff done, clean the windows, probably detail the inside of the car, like the interior. I already like shampooed and stuff, but you know, just clean it up real good, and then have this car just ready, sitting, waiting to go. My exhaust is like back hanging again, so I gotta attack that. But other than that, man, I just want this car to be clean, nice, ready to go, nothing falling apart. We're ready to, you know, hop in and drive. So but I hope y'all enjoyed it, man. I just had to detail the car, or you know, cut and buff to make the paint nice and smooth. And you know, like I haven't even seen it out 100% like cleaned and washed up and looking all good. I just kind of washed one side and so I could see what the paint looked like, how it came out. So when I attack the next side, I can kind of, you know, decipher which areas I need to pay more attention to, I guess I should say, because there's still areas on that other side that I need to take care of. But it is what it is, man. But anyways, man, I hope y'all enjoyed. I'm not gonna hold y'all, man. I just wanted to show y'all, you know, the process of cutting and buffing this Impala and how much it brings the paint out. But anyways, man, go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and always remember, work hard so you can live free.